This is Jed MacKay, and you're listening to Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast.
Yes, welcome back, loony listeners. You are listening to Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast. We are back again, the two high priests, live streaming this time. Rebecca, how you going?
I'm doing well. It's been a while, right? It's been a while.
It's been a while. I squeezed in the Marvel Zombies.
I haven't listened
review.
to. Hand on heart, haven't listened. But I did submit feedback, so you know.
Yes, yeah.
You did nudge me to watch it because we thought we were going to record together, and then when we didn't record together, you know, it was worth watching. So.
Yeah. Read your comments out as well, and I kind of went through it. Showed a couple of clips of it. Just
nice.
For those that with the video, obviously don't want to show too much, otherwise YouTube will kind of ban the episode.
We should never support breaching copyright.
Yeah. Well, within limits, right? So 10 seconds.
I mean, that's fair use. Yeah, that's fair use.
Yeah. But no, it was good. It was fun. I thought we kind of needed to do it because it was a recent-ish release, but we are behind on our.
We're really
comics.
behind, and we will catch up. We're squeezing this one in because I'm disappearing again next week. So to do a very Egyptian thing, I'm off to look after 5 cats.
Oh wow! You'll be well guarded and protected.
Yes,
so.
I will be recruiting them all to the priesthood. Yes. Is all I'm saying.
But yeah, hopefully we're going to be catching up. Well, we will be slowly but surely. So Rebecca and I are looking at a moonshine. I mean, I'm calling it a moonshine. It's still kind of new, although we are behind.
Who knows what we call them? I mean, I lose track.
Yeah. And this is Moon Knight, a Fist of Khonshu, issue 11. Now, I wanted to also say, Rebecca, I did say in the previous episode that since, we have schedules outside of obviously podcasting and in real life, and it has obviously affected our regularity.
A little bit.
That we kind of aim for at least every full moon. We'll
that's nice thematic, and we will catch up with the comics, everyone.
We will.
No one feels worse about it than we do. But there have been some fairly big things going on behind the scenes. So
yeah. I mean, the last issue that we did was the milestone issue. So I guess it's I guess it's time to kind of forge ahead, but we'll be doing issue 11. Before that, though, Rebecca, you did mention there are some things that have occurred, which has prompted, again, this episode again, which is outside the full moon phase. I'm going to put this up on now. Rebecca, you posted this. A few loonies posted this.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can't remember who did it on Discord before me, but was it Obi? Somebody was definitely before me on Discord because... Yes, it was OP.
But it was exciting news. Interesting though that the titles of the past Moon Knight titles are being recycled.
I mean, as someone said on Facebook, it had been suggested as a name for Jed's run, given his love for reusing the old titles. I cheekily said on Twitter that they were forcing us to say 2020 whatever for each of these, because that's the only problem with reusing them now. So now if I talk about Fist of Khonshu, I have to say Fist of Khonshu 2024, whatever year it started. But I quite like that because sometimes they think, you look at other repeating titles and sometimes they decide to go wacky, and we've got this very and the nice thing is about Jed, obviously because we're keeping Jed in case anyone hasn't heard the announcement, is that each of those does feel like a kind of not season arc, but like a chapter. Like we have things that I could tell you what's different about Fist of Khonshu from, the sort of previous run.
Yep.
They all start a slightly different status quo for Marc. So interested to see what this one's going to be, given the and I see there's some speculation on the Facebook page. I haven't really given it much thought what I think, because I need to get close. I don't really like. I'm not very good at sort of guessing things. Like, I mean, sometimes I am, right? Like the kiss.
Yeah.
And you know, but that's different. They're all guesses. They're all like thrown up in the air, and you're right with some, you're wrong with some. But yeah, so we are getting Marc Spector Moon Knight February, I think.
Yeah, February 2026. Yeah, that's
and we are getting Devmalia Pramanik.
Yeah, so that was a bit
artist.
It was a slightly short-lived despair that some of us had because we love Dev's work.
Well, I mean, look, I mean, I'm still enjoying the current art, but yes, I was really blown away with Dev's art, like blown away, and I couldn't be happier that he's becoming part of the team for real, not just a sort of temporary part of the team.
Yeah, and I have to tip my hat off to Dev for being quite coy. I think I remembered us talking about it with him, and he's saying, "Oh, look, I will." It's either that, or I think I engaged him on social media.
At some point, I think he just sort of said it's not the end for him and Moon Knight.
Yeah, he'll be around.
But like it's hard because like Marvel do so many of those red, white, and black, and he's incredibly strong on those on that art for the red, white, and black type things. So like you never know, because I know Moon Knight's had his own, but like you never know when he's going to show up in like a Halloween issue or New Year issue, like especially as Moon Knight now seems to have jumped a tier of Marvel, like because of how long this has lasted and all sorts of things. But I mean, like even having a fake Moon Knight in Marvel Zombies. No, I mean he's a real Moon Knight. He's just not Marc.
He's not Marc.
I'm going through all sorts of Iron Fist like things here. Still Iron Fist, it's just not Danny. Still Moon Knight, it's just not Marc. And you know, look, openly I've said I'm kind of all right with legacy things anyway. So yeah, I mean, it's always good news to get another Moon Knight.
Oh no, it is as well. And I just wanted to shout out as well. I've got this thing from Instagram from the variant artist. Thanks Mario again for posting it up on the group. EM Gist. He posted this saying, look, everyone, this actual poster, which is fantastic. It shows for those listening to the audio, Moon Knight in a sarcophagus. Just with shadows over him, and he's kind of resting with some crescent weapons in his hands. And so M just says he's happy to announce his cover. It will be released next year in February, and this will be the poster for the IAX convention in February. And the original art will be auctioned, which I can imagine will be going for a mint. Yeah,
I really like his covers. I've got quite a lot of his Moon Knight covers. Like there's just something like he has a kind of realism, but like I really like them. I like how he does the costume always, and how he makes the white look dirty, like you know, like a little bit like sort of mummy wraps. They're white, they were white, but they're now dirty. I lost track because I just saw a tweet that distracted me, and because looking at something else. But no, I mean, like, so it's pretty cool.
Well, and what's the, again, Rebecca, excuse my absolute ignorance, IAX convention, which is,
I don't know. I thought I thought it might have been misspelled lax, but
okay, let's punch it up on the.
I suspect
punch it up on the computer.
I suspect it's lax, but I don't know.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Well, lax. I don't know. No, I had no idea which. I had no idea which convention it is. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's some American convention. I don't know.
Any listeners out there? We are live streaming. Just let us know. Otherwise, drop us a line. Otherwise, I guess I'll be Googling it later on. But yeah, no, that's really good. And
IAX at OAX.
Oh.
Original Illustration Art Expo at the Original Art Expo. Maybe.
Okay. Well, I
It's
mean,
possible.
they're certainly up there, top tier
Yeah, I
artists.
mean, look, that
top tier-
sounds like it could fit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
When did he say? In February?
February, yeah. So around the time of the release. So that's why I thought it was maybe a comic book convention, but I don't think
Well,
so.
it's art convention.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows?
yeah. But I mean,
Yes,
it looks so good.
February 2026 in Orlando.
Orlando, okay. But with you, totally, Rebecca. I love his art. I love just the realism that he brings to it, and it's just so evocative. Kind of makes Jed runs almost like kind of a pulpy kind of look at times because of the nice artwork there. Anyway, so that was the latest news for Moon Knight stuff.
Good news, always.
Yeah,
We've got past 50. Now we're going towards 75, right?
Yeah. And I think someone was it? I think it was someone on our Facebook group questioned whether Jed now is the longest running, surpassed Doug Mensch as.
I think he must be.
I think he must have, yeah, because I was trying to do the maths. Doug Mensch had 38 issues, plus he had
more.
Yeah, plus he had Doug Mensch had, I think, at least 2 4-issue minis, so that takes it to 46, and he's got more. So Jed's, fantastic. Can't believe it. So anyway, speaking of that,
it's unusual for a modern run, right?
It is
not just in the length, because obviously we have had long modern runs, but for them to beat some of the old runs.
Yeah,
because
and again, for someone like Moon Knight, I mean, you'd expect it for the Hulk or Spider-Man or Captain Marvel. Got a nice long run as well. But Jed, again, Testament shows what Jed has done for the character. So I hope we have him for a long, long time. Speaking of which, we do have an issue, Rebecca. Let's cross to it now. For those watching the video, and of course it's dropped off. Let me just punch this because I put the other stuff on. Let me see, where is it? Oh, okay, hang on. One moment, just bear with me. Here. Okay, I've just got to take it back a notch. Take it back a notch. Come on. 1 moment. So that is all the way. This is great stuff. Okay, there we go. Let me get that on full. Can you see that, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I don't have a second monitor, so I can't see. I can only see the comic now. So yeah, we've got Moon Knight. Very strange. David Paratore does very good covers as well, Rebecca.
He does.
A bit of a crazy one.
It's a very odd cover for the actual issue, is all I'll say. I don't dislike it in terms of Moon Knight horror. You've got Tigra, 8-Ball, and Hunter's Moon in the background, but it just doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit at all.
It feels like it's going to be a proper horror story.
Yeah,
and it's a birthday party. So,
but
fair play. The art is great. So
that's great. Yeah, I wonder again if this must be another instance of the David Paratore being asked to do a cover and probably wasn't given much as to, or maybe the story hadn't been done. I don't know how far ahead these artists have to do their things.
I suspect either that or it's been reused from something else, or he was asked to do something else that didn't get used, and then it got used. I mean, it is very nice art.
It is. It is.
It's just Marc ripping his face off. So
it's not exactly festive or happy birthday.
Look, if I was turning 50, and as everyone knows, I'm past 50. And the 50's a joke in the comic, I would also be ripping my face off.
Which is very funny. I do like the joke in the comic. Yeah. So, as Rebecca said, just a description for the audio listeners again. Yep, exactly said. Tigra, 8-Ball, Hunter's Moon, and Moon Knight just ripping your face off. Reminds me a lot of Mr. Fantastic. I don't know, he's been doing a lot of stretchy stuff lately.
Yeah, but he's ripping his face off and it's on top of the mask.
Yeah.
It's all... But his hair's looking good.
His head, yeah, his head's looking
Yeah.
quite nice. We have in memory of Peter David at the beginning. Fantastic writer, Rebecca. I don't know.
Yeah, and really nice to give him 2 pages.
Yes, he's done
And to
so
have the
much.
quotes in there, because he has done so much, and he's made such a mark on Marvel and establishing some of these characters, like, you know,
Oh yeah,
that we love, like Spider-Man 2099,
yes.
Hulk, and he had a 12-year run on Hulk.
Oh,
I
crazy.
mean, you know, like, Jed, you got a way to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just phenomenal what he's done. And he wrote, I think he wrote Star Trek novels as well. So quite, and other
He wrote
sci-fi
some
stuff.
episodes of Babylon 5. Ooh, we love
Oh
that.
wow, gosh, jeez.
Yeah,
really
just
good, really
reading that
good.
thing. Yeah, groundbreaking Star Trek novels. Interesting.
Fantastic, fantastic writer. One of my favorites, actually. Anyway, so we have Moon Knight. This one's called Birthday, funnily enough. Rebecca, have you got the credits there?
Yeah, I do. Writer Jed MacKay, artist Domenico Carbone, color artist Rachelle Rosenberg, letterers, which is weird. It should say letterer, surely.
Oh yeah.
VC's Clayton Cowles, who's become multiple people apparently. Cover artist David Paratore, variant covers by Salvador LaRocca and Edgar Delgado, Philip Tan and Rain Barredo. Editor Devin Lewis.
Yeah, so this is great. I guess in a nutshell, as Rebecca alluded to, actually, I really liked how this story was framed. It was a cute little story. Basically, everyone's kind of getting ready for Marc's birthday. We have a special guest. Again, spoilers, although Rebecca and I are very late to the party here.
Yeah.
But as Dietrich, his daughter. But I like the way it's framed in that, like,
I mostly like it. I find it's a little bit like, you know, you might as well show her, like, because there are all these one-sided conversations.
Yeah.
Like, but it's kind of cute, and we haven't done it before, so fair enough.
Yeah, I found it a little bit odd at the beginning. I didn't know. I just thought Reese was talking about Soldier in basically the first panel, and then quickly it was like, oh, okay, hang on, there's a person here, and she's talking to someone else.
And they're all going to be talking to them, and it was just like, but you want the other side of the conversation sometimes. But it's cute, and it's something we don't get that often, which is we get to imagine the other side. Like, we get to imagine what Dietrich is saying. And it's another tigra. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And were you guessing along the way, Rebecca? Did you guess?
I mean, I was fairly sure it was going to be, just because if it had been anyone else, like, I feel like there would have been, the conversation wouldn't necessarily have been as pleasant always. Like, if it had been, say, Marlene and Dietrich, it would have been very different. Or anyone else, like, of Marc's old friends, there'd be like, there'd be some undercurrent. Whereas, like, when you're talking to her, Dietrich, like, there's nothing you can really say except, like, there's no bad feelings there. Like, there's just, you know, like, we'll look after you, we'll get you to Marc. So
yes, yeah. I had a few names running through my head. The old cast, of course, but when they got to Dr. Batter, he threw me a little bit. So I thought it would have been is it I can't remember now. Is it Layla? From
I mean, I guess, but but
only
because he would have really known her.
I know, true. Because I was linking him because you're saying, because you know what we did before, and I was saying, okay, hang on. So who could that be? It can't be Frenchie.
Well, he saved her, didn't he? Like,
yeah, he did. Yeah, which in the annual, so we know. But that had me thinking. The other thing, of course, in this story, so it's a big setup for Marc's birthday. Everyone, you get the crew talking about him through talking to Dietrich. The big thing is obviously the Midnight Mission as well. The sadness there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to cut straight through it here. Beautiful art. We'll get into that.
Yeah, let's get to the big story theory.
Well, yeah, let's just kind of look some fantastic art here again. Sorry, we're looking at the photos here. Happy birthday.
The color as well. Jeez.
Oh, the color's
on
great.
those pages, because you've got all the pink for Beatrice as well.
Yeah.
On top
I love it how
everything.
she's got
She's
the
so
pinks and the
pink.
purples. Yeah. And yes, just the big thing. So the whole issue encapsulates that, but basically we get the Midnight Mission back, which is fantastic.
Yeah, because the soul is in the sword.
The sword. Again, I'm not
Jinnah.
Jinnah. Yeah, Jinnah. Yeah, cool.
And Marc's like, give it back.
Yeah, exactly. And he's controlled everything. He's taken care of everything, taking control of everything from Fairchild, and yeah. So this kind of ends on a nice little rooftop discussion with Zytrus and Moon Knight. I'm getting ahead of myself, though. Rebecca.
Yeah.
Overall, what did you think of this?
I thought it was very sweet, and I liked it, and it was a nice closing of a chapter. I mean, I have no idea what happened. We're not going to touch on what happens in 12, so I thought it was a very nice end of a chapter. They've succeeded in the Fairchild mission. They've obviously, I thought it was really very sweet when Marc's talking about all the people he can't bring back.
Yes.
But because the Midnight Mission soul is in Jinnah, he can. It's the only one he has that kind of, I can order this sword to do this.
Yeah.
And 8 Ball has another stellar issue. Always good to see William.
Well, there he's is. He's on the lamp. On the
His drawing's a bit rubbish, but it's all right, William. You can't do everything.
His drawing's a bit rubbish. He's big. I just looking at his big
look,
head with the.
I think even I could manage to draw a moon.
Where is that? Let me just figure. Where is it?
Bad.
Yeah, he does try and draw something.
I mean, it's not bad. Look, it's fine. It's just, I mean, if someone handed me that, I'd be like, all right, thanks.
Yeah. And also, I don't know, have I missed a memo or something here, Rebecca? William, I don't know if he has Tiger powers. I thought Tiger got that through an amulet, so I don't know how she passed that on to him. But
Marvel Comics magic.
Comic magic, yeah. I could have missed something again. Listeners,
I don't think she has the powers through an amulet, does she? I don't know.
I think classically things could have changed. I don't know.
Things change all the time.
Yeah. So she can probably. Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons, Rebecca, because Marvel Champions have released Tigra as a hero.
Yeah.
One of her cards is an amulet, and I do remember it's a green amulet that she got from the cat people.
No, she does have an amulet. You're right. I've never really paid attention.
But
She's
I don't know.
Been there and a cat to me. So.
Yeah. But I don't know if things have changed. I mean, if she somehow.
No, look, it's just comics magic, right?
I don't like. Okay, it's fine. I do like it.
Do not call for realism in your comics, right? Because then all sorts of issues are going to come up. All right.
I'm looking at a woman with a tail.
See.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That is absolutely true. So anyway, yeah, William. Sorry, and you were you were talking about William before. I thought you were talking about 8 Ball.
No,
he did.
8 Ball's amazing.
8 Ball
with his little cape.
Look, he even has his pseudo heroic hero page here, which is just so.
It's not even pseudo heroic. He says people are happy to see him because he's helping.
He's got a big spherical head.
But he's got a cape over it.
He does. Which is stretched to its limit.
Wow, I have a feeling that it could stretch further.
It could well do that. But look, Moon Knight's looking really good as well. Props to again Domenico Carbone for I mean, so's Tigra as well. There's a little thing here that she mentions. I thought is a recurring theme through Jed that Tigra always takes the difficult road in things.
Yeah.
So that's why she's drawn to Marc. Again, kind of accentuating how Marc is a lot of hard work. But yeah. She likens him also to the Midnight Mission. Like they're also alone.
Yeah.
So that was
very sweet.
Now, Rebecca, the party
The party.
gathering.
I
Can
mean,
we
those
identify?
No.
I know that's a Jughead. I'm wondering if one of them's Domenico or meant to be
I'm
Jed.
not even
My
going
eyesight
there.
is not good there.
I
Yeah.
don't try to identify these things, but they're very cool. I like it a
They
lot.
are very cool. I just wonder who. And there's 8-Ball with the ukulele, like of all things. Why
I
not?
mean, of course, he plays the ukulele.
He's multi-talented.
He is.
So,
He is the
yeah.
heart and soul of the mission. I like how Soldier's eating a sandwich. Like, he's a vampire.
He doesn't need to. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, as mentioned, I think prior Batter is just a bit off to the side.
He's not a social animal.
He's not. Yeah, he's probably very awkward in it.
I'd be with him. I'd be like in the corner going, nah.
Having a coffee around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this is what where is it? This is a much happier occasion than last we met. So they're little drops that Jed puts in to kind of make you think, who is this? But yeah, Batter's looking very cool there. Always very cool. And yeah, Moon Knight. So he's got. Hopefully, we get this for a while. Rebecca Moon Knight with Jinnah, like Moon Knight with a sword slung behind him. Yeah, because he's a knight, right? Like knight, KNIGH.
It looks like we've lost Iron Man, so someone needs a sword.
Yes. What happened to Iron Man?
Well, the new Iron Man run doesn't appear. That was announced also at New York Comic Con. Does not appear to have a sword with Tony. So.
Oh, okay. So they, too many swords in Marvel. They had to cull. Cull it. Jed probably won that arm wrestle.
Yeah, probably.
I do like the layouts though. I did think
I do. I think they're really interesting.
Well, I got flavors of Dev earlier on. It seemed that they're really playful.
There's some really fun ones, and then there's some really kind of vibey ones, which I like as well.
Yeah. So these ones at the beginning I thought were interesting, but they immediately kind of spoke to me of Dev.
Yeah.
And this kind of off-kilt stuff, but it is really fun. Like Domenico is working with the overlapping. You can see soldiers' legs there going over the panels, panels over others. So really interesting stuff. And nothing is kind of really static. I love this one. The swirl of the cape and the shards are really cool. Tell the story within it. But yeah, it's good. I think the layouts
they're really fun.
Really interesting. Yeah, he fills the page, and
the happy birthday page as well with like just after you've just got that black and white corner.
Yes,
just after Tigra's been talking about how alone Marc is, and then the sudden burst of color as they're celebrating his birthday.
That is different though, isn't it? Because you generally kind of segregate those flashback.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of black and white either, so it's kind of really cool to switch to it. And then the next page with Barda, like they're all over I mean, he's absolutely breaking the frame there.
He's totally, and he's reaching the arm.
And the dialogue is as well at the bottom. So
well, his arm even goes out off the panel.
To us, I guess it's that perspective of they're all talking to someone. So you get
What was the other thing I just thought was really interesting? Had it anyway, it'll come back to me, but I really do like the layouts. I think he does really well. Domenico there again, all kind of leading the eye.
A few on where you've got like listing all the people that he'd like to bring back. That he'd like to bring back, that the people he's lost, not necessarily died, because like Marlene's there.
Wait, hang on, I'm just trying to find.
I think no, the one before. The one you just had, the next one, that one. This is really interesting layout that's kind of a little bit off kilter.
Yeah, everything seems
slightly skewed, slightly on an angle. And it's like as he's bringing back the midnight mission, so everyone in the party is looking at that. Yes. And then while you've got these little frames of everyone else. But it's interesting that the Marlene one is over a panel of Tigra and William. Crawley's over a panel of Soldier. Frenchie's over. That's kind of interesting to me. Is like, who they've kind of become in the, like, so you've got Reese for Frenchie, Soldier.
Yeah,
for
absolutely
Crawley,
right. Yes.
Marlene, and so you've got like the love interest. Hunter's Moon. Barda is Gina, Ricky, and Ray.
Yeah, he gets all of them. Yeah.
I mean, 8-Ball's no one because like
8-Ball
nothing.
is
He
forgotten
is
again.
his own. No, 8-Ball is
Oh, no.
absolutely his own thing. You can't equate to it. Like he should have been like Ricky and Ray maybe, but like he can't really. It's just
Yeah.
interesting. It's cool. It's like we've now fully got this, thing.
Yeah.
And
no.
yeah, and then he does carry on to add Layla, Jamie Vasquez.
Yes. Yeah, which is good that he does mention it. But this is such a cool moment because, as you say,
it's such a cool moment.
He gets to bring back, but not the Midnight Mission. So he lost.
I mean,
failed,
did we speculate the Midnight Mission was back? I feel we did.
I think we did.
It's been a while ago, but I feel we did.
I believe we talked about it with Jed, or someone raised it with those questions that we gave Jed.
Yeah.
And I guess he was just kind of like, we shut it down quickly. We just said, look, we don't know.
But I'm sure previously we said we feel that it would be back because it was such a good addition. It would be such a sad thing to lose.
It's such a strong character, like being just a building.
It's so thematically perfect for Moon Knight.
Yeah.
That it's really it would be a shame to lose it. And then I just love the last panel of the comic as well. Like Midnight's just back, everything's great. Abel's just like, no one cares about my cape anymore.
it is
a child. I love him.
It is a really cool. It's I think it's a hard issue to pull off because, a lot of people.
It could easily be cringy. Over the top, sentimental, and it touches it, but it doesn't quite get there to me.
Yeah, and you have to bring back. Obviously, everyone was waiting for some sort of original cast member to come. Like, the big thing, right? Although I did think it was Layla at some stage. It would have had to have been, someone big. So Dietrich, of course, because she's mentioned a fair few times in the series as well about how they left the country. She popped up in the annual, but it's really good to see her back. I hope she does have more of a.
I mean,
role.
To be honest, the minute I heard it was called Birthday, I was like, it's probably going to be Dietrich, right?
Okay.
It's coming for her dad's birthday, like unless Jed went like the other way and had something really awful happen and it was a bad baddie.
Zodiac. I once say thought, okay, but why are they so happy towards him? Like but no, this was cool. I liked it. But as you said, exactly. It could have it walked that fine line. Thankfully, it wasn't as it didn't go into cringe-worthy material. I think Jed pulled it off. I think it was quite good. So I don't know. That was a good one. What do you? I don't know, Rebecca. Anything else you want to raise?
No, we've talked about how great the colours are. We talked about the fun. I don't know. I thought it was very straightforward, but sweet. Just sweet. And we don't often get sweet with Moon Knight. I mean, let's face it, it's not a character you tend to equate with. Sweet. So it's nice occasionally to like just go, what the hell? Let's he's a dad. Let him be a dad as well.
I think also as well, it was kind of indirectly just showing, I guess Jed was just showing the love of the characters that he's established as well. So we can get them front and center. That they each have their own little moment in the spotlight to engage with Dietrich, and I think that's very important as well. It's again Jed reaffirming that this is the new crew. We all kind of know them now, and they've got a spot like that. They're well and truly kind of part of the team.
I guess the other thing I'd say is that I feel like we've before said that maybe Soldier doesn't get as much of the spotlight as the others. So it was nice to not just in his bit wasn't just actually talked about his feelings and his thoughts of sometimes having to go kill people and as a soldier and I thought that was interesting. So I feel that was a tick on we're getting a bit more where he can fit it in. We're getting a bit more meat around Soldier's personality and thoughts and feelings, which is nice because previously, not that he was overlooked, but other people had a more important role, so they got fleshed out further. So it's nice that not only is he part of the team, but we are starting to get bits and pieces here about him. So I thought that was interesting. It wasn't just talking, like there was some more little stuff about the characters. It wasn't just Beatrice and
I mean, we know as much as it is great to have another writer come and take on, you know, what Jed has created and develop it. It's good to know. I mean, good to know we still have Jed in February. And just more and more of this kind of, I guess, exploration of these characters, because I'd like to see more of Reese as well. I think she's taken a big back seat.
I feel we've not seen a lot of her for a while. So
so Reese will be good. Always Tigra. I'd love to see more Tigra and Moon Knight. I think they're fantastic. I mean, you can't fault any of them, actually. I could rattle on about all of them, really. Batter and 8 Ball, all of them deserve something. 8 Ball is, I think, unfortunately, you know, going to be relegated to the comedic, and we might get something more of him, but he's kind of like the dog's body, and he's just but
I feel sometimes you need that, and I wouldn't have wanted it to be Soldier.
No, absolutely. So and Hunter's Moon people again, there were a lot of questions leveled at Jed for Hunter's Moon miniseries. You know, I think he's a great character. I think he's kind of lost a little as well in this crew, but that's a hard thing. And as Jed said, he told us when we chatted with him last about how much more difficult it is to write a team book than it is to write a solo book. And because he's been doing Avengers and X-Men, you've really got to give them all kind of time under the spotlight, where he I think Jed is allowed to not be as diligent with that in Moon Knight, because you got Moon Knight, right? So but anyway, Rebecca, what would you give this issue out of, you know, Connor's Shoes rating system?
I'm going to give it an 8 because I didn't fully settle in with the way of discussing things to Deirdre, so it sort of kept me a little bit at a distance. But I did really like it. I love the art, the color, and you know, it was sweet. I did do the and it was lovely.
I would. Yeah, I originally was giving it a lower, so I'd give it a 7. I don't think it is up there with, say, look, the other issues that we have reviewed previously.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, it is still a very cool issue. Although it's not uncommon, I did find myself thinking, what if someone years down the track picked it up because they thought it was a cool cover? And it's just totally not.
I mean, okay. No, you're right. I'm dropping down to 7.5 because the cover is so tonally off what the comic is. I mean, I haven't looked at the variants actually.
No, I haven't either.
Moon Knight 11 variants.
It seems to promise you something, but then you get this, as we say, a very warm story about, and there's nothing wrong with that, except it's just your expectations. You're just totally skewed. You know, that's no slight on the writing nor the cover artist.
And it may not be anything anyone had any say over. Like, you know, like I don't know who picks the cover. I'm fairly sure it's not Jed. And it there may be other things that happen. It is tonally very strange.
I mean, like if it was like that, and I would say, you know, if there was like a fight scene or something in there, then okay, maybe there's action, but anyway. So
look at the variants.
I think it was a very self-contained kind of sweet story, a great characterization of characters for this, by using this technique which we mentioned, Rebecca, of
it was an interesting way of doing it.
I really enjoyed it. So 7.5. So Rebecca was saying 7.25, something like that, average. Loonies, if you haven't read it, go do yourself an absolute favor, go get it, because just get this whole Jed run. I was reading the letters page, Rebecca, of I think this one. I was reading this letter.
I read the letters page in this one, which I don't always.
Me too.
Yeah.
But Devin was just saying, look, we've got to, be great. Just keep the good word out for Moon Knight. Give your grandma a copy or whatever. Give your next door neighbor a copy.
Yeah.
The big push, and I would be all for that as well, because this is probably something that is a lot of people are sleeping on. They don't really know, because he's not a big character.
I mean,
but
you say that, but it keeps getting approved for more runs. So it's
true.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the sales, but it's not doing badly. It's got
not at all.
I agree. I think everyone should keep buying it, and obviously that's one of the reasons they do keep relaunching titles.
Yeah.
But I think, I would say at least Jed makes it make sense. But obviously there's financial reasons behind it when you can sell a number one. So
no, absolutely.
But also I think they've all been good jumping on points. So
testament to Jed as well. The way he's crafted
definitely.
it all, it's not intimidating for anyone who wants to jump on it, and it's the way it's structured as well. But yeah, really, really good. So so listeners, we'll be back soon again. What are they up to, Rebecca? Are they up to 13? I seriously have not read.
12's out, but 13 isn't. So
okay. Oh, we're only one behind. For some reason,
I think 13 is probably this week.
Oh, very close. Okay.
Let's have a look. It feels like we haven't recorded in ages, so I would be surprised if. Let's have a look. 13 is, in fact, 10 days time, 22nd.
Okay. It's that'll be
a little bit
doable.
Behind. It's not doable because I'm away a lot.
No, I know.
But but maybe when I'm back, we'll try and do some quick. So I'm away the next 2 weekends, so maybe we'll.
Yeah. And we've got till the next. Whenever. Exactly. Listen, don't worry, we'll figure it out. Rebecca and I.
We'll catch up. Don't worry.
We'll catch up. We can't wait.
We always do.
Yes. I was just saying, there's no other releases, right, of Moon Knight? I think that's about it.
I think that's it. Yeah. You've covered the zombies, and I don't play Rivals, so
I think I would still have an unreleased episode, Rebecca, you and I did ages ago. I'm a little hesitant to release it. It was the one where Moon Knight is in one panel or two panels. Ant-Man and the Wasp. So look, it's up the sleeve there, listeners. If there is a rainy day, I might release. There's nothing wrong with the thing.
Lord knows what we talked about.
Exactly. I know that was a while ago. But yeah, that's it, loonies. Catch us next time we're around. As Rebecca mentioned, she'll be away for a bit. But we'll try to keep the schedule happening to at least once a month, and try to get it onto the full moon. Rebecca, it's been fantastic. Any shout outs, Spector calls you'd like to make?
No, I've not been listening to it. I've not been in anything. Everyone, you're all great.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome.
Go listen to my friend's comics podcast. What's it called? Tales from the Stack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Tales from the Stack. Okay,
Stack.
Cool. The Stack. Oh yeah, of course. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I've got a We'll get the link in there as well for previous High Priest. Yep. So listeners, nothing much more from me, I guess, as well. I will be jumping on Capes and Lunatics this week. John Harris. Sorry, I'm terrible. There's a comic book guest coming on. We'll get to chat with him, so I've got to do my homework. But until then, sorry. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you.
And as always, may Khonshu watch over the denizens of the night. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Moon Knight and affiliated characters, stories and events are properties of Marvel Characters Incorporated. Materials used and discussed within the podcast are intended for critique and review purposes only under the fair dealing concept of the current Copyright Act. The views, information or opinions expressed during the podcast are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent those of the copyright owners.